and we must put a star in our reasonably priced car. Now, my guest tonight is best known for dying and then coming back to life. But it's not the baby Jesus. It is the man who played Sherlock Holmes on the television. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Benedict Cumberbatch! That was a welcome. That was a welcome from a lot of people who want to know how you're not dead.
Well, when I jump off, there's a helicopter with Mycroft in it, dressed as a woman, and an inflatable skirt, and then he takes a pill, which basically means that the helicopter's... I'm not going to tell anyone. I can't.
Well, no, I was really enjoying that. Because it was obviously one of the most written about and talked about events in modern television history.
And I wasn't here. I sort of missed it. The furore at home anyway. I was abroad, but I heard that it went on for weeks in that kind of horrible...
Well, you actually fell off a building and then you're not dead.
Yeah.
Even though we saw you dead. But anyway, so when do we find out how that had been achieved?
I think it's going to be sometime near the end of this year or at the very beginning of next year. That's what we're aiming for.
Obviously, more recently, we've seen you in the new Star Trek movie.
Yeah.
Anyone seen that? It is absolutely... And you are a damn good baddie, if I may be so bold.
Thank you very much.
But it does beg the question, why are the Americans incapable of casting an American as the baddie in any film?
Yeah, I don't know. I had a sort of pet theory that they do vowels, which is sort of warm and loving and feeling. We do consonants, which is sharp and intelligent and thinking. That's as hippie, mad, out left field as I can get with it. I don't
We
really
sound
know.
more intelligent.
Sort of, and maybe that's scary for them, I don't know. End of my US career.
Yes, I was going to say, one of the things I must ask is, now that you've appeared in Star Trek, do you find yourself being approached by those of a Trekkie disposition?
The ones I have met are remarkably normal, and it is a bit like, I'm quite a Trekkie fan, actually.
You are?
No, but that was me pretending to be one, but thank you.
Oh, OK, no, you're such a good actor.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, you were one.
Fooled you there, Jeremy, fooled you there. No, but, I mean, I wasn't, actually. I wasn't a Trekkie. I watched the first film and was very into that, and then I obviously did a little bit of research as far as what I was about to do in the canon, and I really got into it.
I mean, you do sometimes worry about saying you like Star Trek, but I've always liked it, ever since it was Kirk and Spock, right the way through Jean-Luc Picard. And...
Yeah, it's a great relationship.
No,
it's a great relationship.
Yeah.
No?
I don't see that. What relationship?
Between Kirk, Spock and Bones, I think those three... No, you see, this is it. If I talk about a relationship between two men in a drama, they're immediately at it.
Well, I mean,
The worldwide interlie will just basically go, splat, there's a load of fan fiction which has me and John Watson floating in space on a bed, handcuffed to one another. not just with handcuffs, either.
I could write that tonight. It would be fun. You're from an acting family.
I am. My mum and dad are both actors. Both, actually. My car history sort of begins with them. I sort of was introduced to cars by them via...
Well, I was interested. We've got a photograph of your mum here. Look.
Yep.
Now, my mum didn't have a car like that. That's quite cool.
It's very cool. Very cool.
Is that from a Jerry Anderson
It is. It's from UFO. Yeah.
No, she was in UFO.
She was in UFO.
So that obviously wasn't her car. That was a...
No, but she did drive it, and it was drivable. She had an MGT... an MGB, I should say, a hatchback. Not a hatchback, sorry, a soft top.
Yeah.
But all cars before I was born. When I was born, it all got a bit sensible. She had a Mini, which was great, because that was my first car.
Was it?
Yeah, boring.
Your first car was actually a proper Mini, then?
Little Mini.
Crash it?
No, but I did reverse after a night out over a very large rock on a driveway, and the gear stick just went thunk, right through the chassis of the car. Yeah.
So next car was a
Golf Mitsubishi Colt from 1982 hatchback.
Golf?
White rust bucket, yeah. No, not a Golf, sorry, Mitsubishi Colt.
So your own GT and a Golf Mitsubishi?
Yeah. I'm cross-splicing in some future world.
Yeah, there's a lot of car jumbling going on.
It's a good job I don't know to do your job. I'd be rubbish at it.
Well, it's a good job I don't do yours. I've no idea how to fly a spaceship or punch anyone or axe.
That can be taught. I got taught that. That was...
Well, how to punch?
Yeah. Hollywood foo. It was great fun.
Do you punch with that side of your hand?
What are you doing?
When you punch?
You're trying to wipe a windscreen.
No, when you punch somebody,
Yeah.
I've often... You sometimes...
Well, normally, you know, you're quite tight and it's all from the waist, but you have to set it a bit more for a camera, so you arc it round a bit.
But why don't you just end up punching somebody in the middle?
Should we try a fake punch?
What if it turns into a real one?
Well, I'll give and you receive. I like being the dominant one. So there's a camera.
That one.
Facing me would be good.
You're actually directing now.
Yeah, yeah.
Facing you. Am I ready for this punch?
Yeah. When I get to about there, you can move your head faster.
But what if I don't?
I'm not gonna do that.
Is anybody there? Your dry cleaning bills when my nose just bursts. Right.
You ready?
Yes.
Ready? Okay, and... Ooh. Is that okay? He knows. They know.
We've had many actors on the show over the years sitting there, but we've never had one who's been carjacked before.
Oh, really? That's good.
It is, but you were genuinely carjacked.
I was genuinely carjacked, yeah. That was not my most pleasant road trip. It was very scary. I mean, I have to emphasise, not just because I love South Africa and South Africans, but it was a small event in a very big country, and we were very lucky. We were on a sort of bumpy dirt track and then got onto the N2, the major sort of trunk road down the East Coast. Yeah. And front right tyre blew, and these guys surrounded us. Stuff went on with belongings, and we were pushed about a bit. I was put in the boot of the car, though, at one point, and that was interesting. I thought, oh, maybe I could diffuse the brake lights, and then a policeman... No policeman is happening. Got to put over a car full of men at midnight, you know, to question a broken tail light. But it was very scary, and you know. Yeah.
And when they got you out again, did they not put a duvet over your head?
At one point, stuff was being thrown out the car. We were underneath this underpass, and these juggernauts were just charging over, and the sound cover would be sort of perfect for, you know, a quiet pop. Then this duvet got thrown out, which just went over our head, and I thought, it's the pillow thing. It's just it's going to be a muffler for a gunshot. So, you know, I kind of came to terms with mortality and dying on my own about 4 times in the space of half an hour, and the whole thing went on for about 2 hours.
But we mustn't put people off Southern Africa.
No, we mustn't. It's a big, beautiful place.
It is. So we can just ignore all that. It doesn't really happen.
Cut that.